Well, welcome to day 3 of our daily devotionals, and we're on about being a Christian that's missional. And today we're going to be looking at incarnational impulse. And John 1:14 says, "The Word became flesh and made his dwelling amongst us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son, who came from the Father, full of grace and truth." What if a church wasn't just a place to go, but a people who go? And that's the heart of the missional incarnational impulse. Jesus didn't wait for humanity to reach heaven. He came to us, entered our world, and walked amongst us. And if we're his body, then we must do the same. John 1:14 is a stunning declaration that God became flesh and moved into our world. Jesus didn't remain distant or detached. He became like us, lived amongst us, and made himself accessible. That's incarnation. The church often assumes that if we build better services, people will come. But that's not how Jesus operated. He didn't build a temple and hope for the best. He went to the streets, sat at the tables, healed the sick, and engaged the lost right where they were. So missional living means we don't wait for people to come to us. We go to them, bringing the presence of Christ into the ordinary spaces. It's about being in the right place, the presence and participation in the life of the community. And to be missional is to live sent. To be incarnational is to be present, not as the religious outsider, but as someone who lives among the people, listening, loving, and reflecting Jesus. Walk your neighbourhood with new eyes today. Take a literal walk or drive through your area. Observe what's happening. Where do people gather? What needs are visible? And then take some action over it. Pray over one place like a school, a park, or a cafe, and ask Jesus how you can be his presence there. Choose one way to show up this week. You don't need a formal outreach. Just be present. Go to a local event, attend a neighbourhood meeting, or volunteer with a community initiative. Commit to one thing this week that gets you into the community. And don't go with an agenda. Go with compassion. Be interruptible. Incarnational presence often looks like availability. Jesus stopped for the woman at the well, the blind beggar, the children. So take action as you go about your day. Look for the interruptions that might actually be divine invitations, and start conversations. Ask questions. Listen well. Do mission in the community. Jesus sent his disciples out in pairs. Mission is better together. It keeps us accountable, safe, and encouraged. Ask your small group or church friends, how can we serve our community together this month? Plan one shared action like hosting a barbecue, cleaning a park, or visiting a local shelter. So our closing challenge is this: you don't have to be a missionary overseas to live missionally. You just have to move towards your neighbour like Jesus did. And when the church leaves the building and enters the neighbourhood with compassion and presence, the world sees the gospel in motion.